Hi, this is Andrea Schulman from Raise Your Vibration Today. About a week or so ago, a viewer wrote in and asked me if I would create a video on how to get over guilt and forgive yourself. And I've actually adopted a unique way of thinking that has really helped me almost entirely eradicate guilt from my life, because whenever something happens that I would have traditionally felt guilty about, like maybe I yell at my kids, or maybe I forget to do something, or maybe I make a mistake, and that old feeling of guilt starts to pop up, I remind myself of this and it turns it around very quickly. Now, my understanding is based upon ideas from quantum physics and the law of attraction, obviously, but it is starting to be believed that we really live in an infinite universe where there's a lot more going on than what we're seeing in any moment. Instead of everything being very static, we live in kind of this quantum soup where there's infinite outcomes, infinite realities that are occurring simultaneously, but you or I as the observer are just observing one particular outcome at a time. And so if you're interested in learning more on that, definitely look into quantum physics. But if this really is the case, where it is an infinite universe and there are infinite outcomes, then there are infinite yous and there's infinite me's and there's infinite scenarios that happen all the time. So there's a scenario where I yelled at my kids. There's a scenario where I didn't yell at my kids. There's a scenario where I did something much, much worse to my kids than what I actually did. And so if I remind myself of this when I do something that I'm perhaps not so proud of, it reminds me that it really doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter what I did, because what I did must have happened somewhere in this infinite universe. It must have happened. So it doesn't really matter that it happened in this particular reality, because it would have happened in some reality somewhere. So if I make a mistake, or if I do something stupid, or if I do something mean, or if I'm not the nicest person I could possibly be, so what? I live in an infinite universe. Those things are going to happen. All I can really try to do is to live my life the way that I want to, and that's all well and good, but if I mess up here or there, that's okay, because it's an infinite universe, and in the grand scheme of things, my reality is going pretty well.